Hey, this is Scott Steiner, Big Papa Pump, the Big Bad Booty Daddy, and you listen to IcoPod, the best podcast going today. Holler if you hear me.
And we're back with episode 174 of IcoPod. I am Bob Conley Jr. With me, as always, is Austin Skinner and Dallas Gridley. Fellas, we are coming off of the 1996 Royal Rumble. The Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, is the number one contender for the WWF World Championship that's currently held by Bret Hart. But who knows? Come WrestleMania 12, Bret might not be the champion because in your house coming up in about 4 weeks, it's Bret and Diesel inside of a cage. We have a new Intercontinental Champion, the bizarre one, Goldust. And tonight on Raw, it's WWF World Champion Bret Hart taking on the new Intercontinental Champion, Goldust. How are we feeling for this week?
I'll tell you right now, I'm excited because I think this week, either I'm going to like Goldust significantly more than I do right now, or he's going to be knocked down a couple of pegs, because I don't think with Bret you can really hide a lot. Either it's going to work or it's not going to, and I almost feel like that's why they've booked this match. They want to see, is this really working, or is it bullshit?
I would hope they would know before they put him in or give him a title.
Yeah, but come on, dude. Look at the track history. Okay. Not too fucking good. You can put the lipstick on the pig, but at the end of the day, buddy, it's still saying oink oink. Okay? So we're here to figure out whether or not I think Goldust is going to either break through to that upper mid-card echelon or kind of like stay where he's at best, and if not, within a couple of months, knock down a couple of pegs. I think this is going to be kind of the watermark for him. So I am looking forward to that because I do think Goldust is going to come through and deliver with Bret. I think they're going to have a decent little match for TV. And I don't know. I'm excited that, again, we're getting fresh matchups. And that's one of the things that we were looking forward to for 96. I feel like we say it all the time, but it's true. And it's something that we've definitely needed. You know, different matches that are not the same all the time. In the same hand, here we are. We're going back to Bret and Diesel, which is literally the same match that we've gotten for fucking, I don't know, 4 pay-per-views. So, as always with the WWF, we are 2 steps forward, 1 step back. But I'm going to take that step that we're actually making in stride and say that I'm not going to let it disappoint me, you know, because it's a cage match, which we all like for the most part. Do I care? No. But hopefully with this cage match, this is the nail in the coffin for the Bret Hart Diesel feud, because whoever wins, that's got to be it. I mean, you can't squeeze that dry orange one more fucking drop. I didn't think you could before now. So after now, you definitely ain't going to be able to. So there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Hey, we're getting another match. But after that, I really can't see them doing much more. Specifically, I hate to say it, with Diesel centered around the main event. I think his time has come to a close as a main eventer in this current, I guess, scenario. He needs to be cooled off. He needs to be refreshed. I don't know what it's going to take, but it's definitely going to take a break away from the main events moving forward. Shawn's the wild card, which is good. You know, I personally don't know where they're going with it. I think there's going to really need some build as far as Sean's march toward the title and why and how we should care about who he's going to end up fighting at WrestleMania. There's definitely some groundwork to be laid there. But again, I think 95 was the year of Shawn Michaels, and I think 96 is the perfect time to capitalize on that momentum. So on the whole, was it a great Royal Rumble? Probably not, which is a little bit of a bummer because we usually love Royal Rumble. Well, maybe not love, but enjoy. So, I don't know. It's bittersweet, but I ain't writing off 96 yet. I gave 95 plenty of passes, so I ain't writing off 96 yet.
Yeah, I think that's a fair point. I keep telling myself, like, okay, we're 96, but it's like just the beginning, so you can't really say that it's shitty yet because like nothing's happened that hasn't happened in 95 yet. But like you said, the Goldust and Bret Hart match is definitely a breath of fresh air, which I actually forgot that match was even happening on the show. So it made me a little bit more excited because I was like, I gotta sit down on Raw, watch Raw, see what's gonna happen. But Goldust and Bret, I think, is gonna be a good match to look forward to on this show.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that you're already dreading watching Raws in '96, Dallas. So
it's just if you think about it, we started off with the fucking Raw Bowl, which was just like
rotten.
And like you start me off like that, I'm already kind of pissed. I don't even know what happened after that. I guess the most exciting thing that's happened, I think, so far in '96 is the Ringmaster making his debut on that second episode, January 8th. Besides that, the episode before Rumble, Ellie, if I'm remembering correctly, was not good.
No.
With Undertaker and Yankum, not good.
I thought the best thing was that they replayed the entire Bret versus Bulldog match.
For pretty much half an episode of Raw.
Which is really funny because I'm looking at the shows here in front of me, and on the January 8th, it says Bret Hart versus the British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith, as if it happens on Raw.
Yeah. Right.
But really, it's a fucking replay from in your house.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta love it.
Yeah.
I guess we can just get right into it. There's no house show notes because obviously we're coming off of the Royal Rumble. They're not going to have any live events, so we're not going to have to deal with that. But apparently at the 1996 Royal Rumble, there was going to be a special entrant that didn't end up appearing, and there's a bit of a story as to why. So now you'll remember back in late September, early October, or even late October, that Sabu was wrestling for WCW.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he has since left WCW, and he was supposed to be an entrant in the 1996 Royal Rumble, but Paul Heyman convinced him not to do it. Apparently, the outside entrants like Dory Funk and Doug Gilbert and the Headhunters, among others, were given $5,000 for the show. And Sabu was going to eliminate himself and crash through a table to get the gimmick over. There's also apparently like the Sheik was involved, and he originally didn't want Sabu to do it. And then the WWF was like, "Hey, Sheik, we'll give you $3,000." So then Sheik was like, "Sabu, you should do it."
Yeah.
So he could get $3,000. And apparently Paul Heyman wants to avoid ECW guys appearing on pay-per-view until ECW itself can get pay-per-view because he doesn't want to look like a feeding system to the World Wrestling Federation. So Sabu was supposed to appear, and by all accounts, if they're trying to get the gimmick over, may have been in line for future shots as well. But that is not the case anymore. You'll remember at the Royal Rumble, the Body Donnas challenged the Smoking Guns for the Tag Team Championships. That was not the original plan, and that is because it was going to be Sid and 1-2-3 Kid, but Sid is out with a back injury, and 1-2-3 Kid has been dealing with a hip injury.
Oh my God.
So both Sid and Kid are hurt.
Well, that also sort of, I feel like, makes sense of why they put the Ringmaster with Ted, because like Ted doesn't have any guys then.
Nobody. Yeah, you don't want to have Kama and Tatanka and Ringmaster. That's kind of a weird group overall.
Well, and not only that, I want to touch on it, but I think we've brought it up before, but God damn it, man, 1-2-3 Kid has been injured Like his whole run. He's only been 100% healthy, maybe, I would say, maybe 6 months since he debuted.
Well, I mean, it's probably a lot to do with his style.
I know, man, but come on.
Yeah.
The guy's he's never cleared.
Yeah. No, you're right. Shawn Michaels recently did a segment on Jenny Jones, in which he met a diehard fan. I don't think it's the same fan that gave him millions of dollars because that fan is dead. Razor Ramon also recently appeared on Jerry Springer doing a Make-A-Wish segment. I think that's when you see pictures and stuff, I believe that's the appearance that they're referencing when he has like the Intercontinental Championship for the child.
Yeah.
I think the child had AIDS or something like that.
I don't know.
Something pretty bad. And then in regards to how the Royal Rumble was perceived amongst fans, this was pretty funny, I thought. The Royal Rumble got 41.4% thumbs up and 41% down and 17% in the middle. So the difference between the up and down, I believe, was 1 or 2 votes.
Holy shit.
So it was almost right down. I mean, it is right down the middle.
Yeah, pretty split.
So
I think that's fair. 50% of me could do without it. 50% of me maybe enjoyed it.
I didn't think it was that bad. I thought it was a decent show. Goldust against Ramon was the best match. And then Drosy against Triple H, which was on the free-for-all, which we did not watch, was the worst match.
Yeah, what they said.
So.
Yeah, that match did suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm sure, Dallas, considering your reaction to having watched Raw, I'm sure you went out of your way to watch the Drosy Triple H free-for-all match.
I'll have you know that I actually did.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, it was a very good match. It went like 5 minutes and 43 seconds.
Yeah, okay.
And, it was really competitive until Triple H won by disqualification with the things.
Triple H didn't win. Triple H lost.
Well, he lost, but he knocked him out with the things, so.
Jesus.
Can we just circle back on Hunter Hearst Helmsley and just say what a disappointment he's been so far? This dude's fucking on the pre-show with Duke Drosy, who hasn't been on TV in fucking God knows how long.
Yeah, but I feel like they've done a decent job, protecting him and not, having too many people, beat him and make him look bad.
Well, they've done a good job of protecting him by not using him.
Well, yeah, that's what I was about to say, is, they haven't done anything with him. But I still think that he's got a little something there, that there's a reason that he hasn't just disappeared or been just turned into a jab guy, essentially.
I don't know. I remember when he came in and had the vignettes, and it was just like, okay, well, maybe this will be something cool. And it's like, oh, it's a WWF debut? Of course it's not something cool. And that ties me back to, let's go to the Royal Rumble itself. I was pretty hyped for this year's Rumble. One of the guys I was looking forward to the most, Vader, I figured would go on a diesel run in the Rumble and eliminate 10 guys at once within the span of a minute. And did Vader even get any fucking eliminations?
I think a couple? He did. Yeah, I think he tossed a couple guys out.
Yeah, and then, of course, after he gets thrown out, then they do the whole making him look good thing by throwing people under the ropes. Or over him and whatever, just to do for no reason. And then that doesn't count, though, because he's not in the match.
I think it's a failure already. If I'm Vader and that's how they presented me at the Rumble, my fucking debut, I'm thinking, fuck, I need to get back to Atlanta, buddy. Because this ain't going to be good.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty bad because he comes out with his entrance and that's fine. And then as soon as he hit the ring, he just stood there for 15 seconds.
Oh, yeah, it was really fucking lame.
Yeah, and I think when he did that, it just kind of killed the momentum.
Just for the record, Vader got 4 eliminations, by the way.
Oh, okay. Well, regardless, so it's fucking Vader, right? Arguably one of WCW's biggest stars, biggest draws. some of the biggest feuds that they've had in modern history. And here this dude comes and basically doesn't do shit in the Royal Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, cool. I'm glad. I was looking forward to that. Awesome. Very nice. I can't believe I haven't learned my lesson yet. That if I'm excited about it, it's gonna suck. So I just need to stop being excited about stuff and just like no sell it. Oh, Vader's coming in. Cool. What happened with Doink?
Well, well, I feel like maybe that's where my I don't want to say realist way of thinking, but like really, it was like the hype video. I was like, I mean, it's cool, but like I feel like even the hype video wasn't that exciting.
He
Like
was standing in front of a rock.
And like bouncing on a trampoline, doing a moonsault, and like
Yeah.
I don't know, it was kind of lame. And the way they announced it, it was just like a little backstage vignette thing or something. I don't know. The whole thing to me seemed like this isn't gonna
It's
work.
half baked. They don't have a plan for Vader. They're just throwing him out there like, whatever, we'll use you. So
Well, that's what they
what is
did.
the direction? There is no direction.
Well, to be fair, his first thing here is the Royal Rumble, so we can't really even judge it on that. I think, depending on if he shows up on Raw tonight, which if he doesn't, that'd be ridiculous.
Could you imagine? He's just not there. They don't even mention him. Like, just nothing.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. So I think, depending on what really happens in the next couple weeks, then we can judge on the direction. But, like, to start off, Vader walking in the ring and standing there like, why the fuck am I in this ring, is not a good start.
And nobody looking at him or paying attention. Like, no selling that he even is in the match.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It wasn't good.
I'm just happy that Austin is apparently warming up to Goldust after 3.5 months instead of taking 2.5 years to warm up to Tatanka.
No, and I told you that. Like, and it's been gradual. I told you from the very beginning, I did not like the presentation of Goldust. I felt it was very confused. Again, half-baked.
Perfect. You're supposed to be confused. It's perfect.
Well, just the look, how really Dustin Rhodes was still working as Dustin Rhodes with like face paint on was confusing. There was just no synergy within the character. Here we are 3 months later, and Goldust has already kind of gotten his shit together. To say that about the character is like really good.
Did you just pull out like a business person term of synergy to describe Goldust?
Yeah, you need some synergy with your character, man. Okay. How about this? You got Adam Bomb.
Okay.
And he's essentially a radioactive defect. Weird eyes, like a green tongue, just we don't know. He's a mystery. Okay. Now they've stripped away everything, and he's a good guy throwing footballs into the crowd. Where's the fucking synergy with that?
Maybe he took one of those pills.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I think I need to be taking pills to make sense of some of this.
That's what I think happened. I think shortly after WrestleMania 10, he finally got that prescription.
Mm-hmm.
He got his radioactive deletion pills. And took a couple of them, and now he's fine.
Well, and hey, speaking of pills, you guys ever heard about these dick pills?
You talking about Blue Chew?
Use the code POD ICO. It's backward, get it? Because we're tricky.
Yeah, POD ICO to save 10% and get $5 on you, and you can have a rockin' hard dick too.
And it could be radioactive green if you want it to.
Yeah, and it's definitely going to make you confused, and because like just like Goldust, and you can, and you can also you'll just have a really hard dick. So
hey, you know Marlena's cigar, Blue Chew.
That's why it's that big.
But you know what? You won't be able to use those Blue Chew pills if you don't stop at a crossroad with a train, because in case you didn't know, trains can't stop.
But you can.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I'm gonna stop you guys right now because I want to tell you all about something that I really like. You know, everyone's got a birthday or an anniversary coming up, and you too can get a portrait from Paint Your Life. You want a fucking picture? You want a picture like that zebra on Austin's wall? You can get it at fucking Paint Your Life.
And listen, if paintings aren't your thing, you could always call up Steven Singer for
I hate Steven Singer.
a fucking gold rose or whatever the fuck he makes.
I hate Steven Singer.
You could always do that.
Well, you know,
Fuck all of them.
I'm glad that Bob is getting used to his cough button over on his channel over there.
Yeah. Thanks.
You haven't been listening. Okay.
It's Bischoff.
He hasn't been listening.
It's been Eric Bischoff.
It's fine. What else you got?
What the fuck are you talking about? It's been Bischoff. I've been hearing him do
What
that.
else is in the Observer?
Fuck all them.
That's all there is in the Observer.
Okay, guys, load up Peacock. I'm gonna count down
Listen.
from 5.
Going back to Goldust. The reason I have jumped on the wagon, well, the reason I got a foot in the wagon is because after 3 months, we got some synergy going on. He is firing on 5 out of 6 cylinders right now. So, unlike most of the people that regress and end up being a piece of shit after 3 months, Goldust is getting better. Hey, guess what? We're going in the right direction. That's a breath of fresh air. And that's already put 1 foot in the wheelbarrow. That's all it takes, folks. Have some character progression that's in a positive manner, and you got half my vote already. Pretty low standards here on IcoPod. So I'm not jumping in head first, but I'm getting there. I mean, we're in the right direction. Marlena, they're kind of testing the waters a little bit with my patience, I think. But I'm willing to see where it goes. We're not in football crowd territory yet. So, we're doing okay.
Well, here on IcoPod, we don't deal with low standards, and neither should you for your breakfast. And that's why I suggest Magic Spoon cereal. The healthy cereal that tastes like your childhood favorites. Low carb, high protein, keto, perfect for kids and grown-ups of all ages, low carb. I'll tell you, I love blueberry, but some of my kids love chocolate. And then there's just original and strawberry. So Magic Spoon, you get 15% off first order. I get 7 boxes, and then as soon as I eat one, I buy 8 more. It's great. Magic Spoon cereal, delicious, and it's good for you.
That shit probably tastes like fucking dried cardboard.
I don't even want to know.
No, I like on what happened when Tony's like, well, if you've been listening to this song, Buggy, he's my favorite, and we only give him the best dog food with fucking, I can't even think of the name of it right now.
Some of the shit they shill is so silly. Like, do you even picture them guys eating cereal? Like, no.
No,
they ain't eating that shit.
I think that Conrad probably injects like chocolate syrup or something.
I wish he'd get so fat he'd pop like a fucking balloon.
Oh my god.
Well, you know what? He wouldn't get fat if he was using Hello Fresh. That's right. If you order it right now, you get $105 off. No apron required because they just bring food to you. And there's also blueapron.com. Blue Apron better. And you can get $90 off.
And if that's not your thing, Omaha Steaks.
Omaha Steaks.
Jim Ross barbecue sauce if you go to jrbarbecue.com.
Well, hey, listen, the real
Do you own or rent your home? Sure you do.
Oh, fucking hate that one. If we should be plugging anything, it should be the IcoPod shirts.
Yeah, hey, for real, go buy one of them.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm not.
And hey,
and that'd be great. I'm trying to retire here soon, so.
And now, if you do purchase a shirt, you should definitely take a picture of you wearing the shirt.
Without pants.
Post it on our page.
With your pants on.
If you don't want to wear pants, that's fine, but it's gonna get flagged on Facebook. I'm just telling you. Twitter, anything goes.
Well, I'll tell you right now, my shorts would be saluting if that happened.
You wouldn't need Blue Chew, buddy.
That's right.
Yeah, buy a shirt. It gives Bob 68 cents. I can't stress that enough. How badly he needs it.
Yeah, so if you don't mind, buy 2 of them. That because before at work the soda machine was 50 cents. They've upped it to 75 cents. So I don't even get a free soda can with every T-shirt purchase. So if you buy 2, if you know what, send it to an arch enemy, like a nemesis, like some piece of shit at work. Secret Santa, just give it to him early, and be like, "Here you go, Merry Early Christmas." And they'll be like, "I hate you, Jim. What the hell is this?" And they're gonna open it, and you know what? Get a guy that's like 6'5", 380, and give him a small IcoPod shirt. That way, he just looks at it and he's like, "What the fuck am I gonna do with this?"
And then he's gonna Google it and he's gonna listen to us and be like, "Wow, these 3 people are fucking idiots," and they're just keep listening. Just like everyone who's listening to right now to the show.
Yeah,
that's true.
Speaking of people who are listening, and good thing that you reminded me, Dallas. I have a buddy at work named Ubaldo who said that he is going to listen to the show, but he's going to play it in his room and just have it playing all the time. He's not even going to be there.
I don't know if I'd recommend
what
that.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What is this guy's name?
Ubaldo.
Is that a real name?
Yeah. He's a jerk.
Oh,
he stole my chair today at lunch, and I got mad.
Well, I don't think that's really right. And listen, Bob is a big man. He needs a chair. You baldo, you motherfucker.
It sounds like you're a little baldo, dude. You baldo.
Ubaldo's funny. You know what? Because English is not his first language.
Oh, shocker.
Shocking.
His name's fucking Ubaldo.
But he, so sometimes, we'll say a word or something that he just doesn't understand. And I want him to watch like early Goldust, where he's just rubbing up on people, and he'd be like, "Well, hey Bob, what the hell is the guy in gold doing?" And he's a wrestling fan, like he's watched it, so
yeah, that's what they all say.
That should happen for sure.
Yeah. Maybe I'll just have him on the show sometime.
Welcome to the misery if you are listening already. Like, thanks for being here.
Yeah.
But it's all downhill from here.
Well, he was talking to me on lunch, and he was like, "Bob, you do a podcast?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "What's it called?" And I go, "IcoPod." And he goes, "IcoPad?" I was like, "No, IcoPod." Right? I had to type it in for him, and then he was like starting to play an episode in front of me. Volume full weird. On. And I was like, don't do that. I don't want to hear myself more than I have to. So
don't worry. Our podcast, but I guess really both. It was general. Was brought up in front of Kaylee's entire family the other day, and
oh my god!
And they're like, "Oh, you still do that? Like, how's it going?" And they're like, "What do you do?" And I was like, "I talk about wrestling for 3 hours."
Listen, I'm going to tell you right now. Okay, I'm going to tell you both right now. A little trick of the trade. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When I talk about IcoPod, I inflate it to the moon to people. Because here's the thing. They ain't going to look it up. And most of the time, they ain't going to listen.
Right.
So when they say, "Oh, you do a podcast?" I go, Yeah, I do a podcast. Well, how many people listen? Thousands. Thousands of people listen. They're like, "Oh, wow, really? How long you been doing it?" Like, a couple months? 3 years. Do you go, like, we sell shirts? We have a Facebook? Yeah, shit's legit, buddy.
Well,
so go paint your nails or do whatever you do.
I just got asked, well, can you get paid doing that?
I say, yeah, I make a fucking fortune, dude.
Yeah.
I'm at a real job for fun. Okay, I'm making all my money from the podcast. What do you want from me? My tax return?
I want a 1099, baby.
Give me a fucking break, okay?
I'm waiting for the day when I wake up and I check our downloads for the week or something. And one of these days it's gonna be like 300,000 for like a week. And I'm gonna shit my pants.
I tell people thousands. And
I say
it straight faced.
if that were to ever happen, like let's say 300,000 a day, like for some reason it just blows up, I will immediately cut you guys out, and then I will just continue the show by myself.
That's how any successful person handles it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you take away the people who are bringing all the listeners in.
Right, and you just ruin it and drive it into the ground.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's funny that Dallas thinks that he actually drives people to the show. He's actually consistently driving people away.
We have several complaints. I don't typically inflate that. That's like the truth.
I think people just love Screech, like when we talk about Screech.
You know,
Screech loves when we talk about Screech.
Well, speaking of Screech, he sent me a message.
Me too, and I'm reading it, so go ahead.
Well, so I don't.
Oh, I haven't got one.
It was a joke. He was like, Bob, ever tell you the story about how I was hooking up with this girl who was paralyzed from the waist down, and I was like, do you like that? And then she was like, I can't feel it.
Fuck Screech, man.
He texted you that?
He messaged me on Facebook that.
Here's one I got. He texted me today at 6:34 a.m. And this is in reference to me posting a Mother's Day post where it was me as a little kid and then me as pretty much today. He writes, "Those side-by-side pictures you posted are hilarious because you're the same size then as you are now." I'm assuming he means my height. Mind you, this is 6:34 a.m. on a Monday. So I write to Screech.
Oh my God.
Yeah. You know what else is usually the same size side by side? Cereal boxes. And you got plenty to stock, so get to it.
Oh my, what did he say to that?
He goes, "Shit, I run the show now. I tell pawns to put up Sir Captain Crunch, so suck it."
Well, it's funny because it's, he works the same hours as I do, just at a different store. So he's probably been up since like 3:30 in the morning.
Well, I think that Screech has been big timing me because he only has been asking me for help with his new computer. I'm like the tech friend, apparently. I gotta help.
Yeah.
I gotta help Bob with his technology. I help Screech now.
Right.
Here I am, baby.
I don't know. I thought maybe I cut too deep to the bone on that one, but he seemed to be a good sport about it. So.
No,
I
Screech
think
is
he
good.
understands it's all just jokes. Like, give me a break.
If there's anyone who can relate to a good joke, even if it's not very nice, it's Screech.
Yeah. So.
Speaking of technology, Dallas, you're gonna have to help me figure out how to put my Chromecast back to working.
Okay, we can talk. We can talk after.
You gotta have the app on your phone.
Yeah,
No,
I do, and it was working, and it suddenly don't work.
App. I've never had an app.
For your Chromecast to set it up?
Well, I thought you meant to use it. Well, maybe to set it up.
Oh, no, you don't need it to use it.
Well, because it was working fine, and then one day I was trying to watch a TNA show, and it was like, "Fuck you, Bob, we can't find it." And
Well,
I'm like,
listen.
"It's right here in my hand. What are you talking about?"
Listen, guys, we're gonna help Bob do this. So we're not watching Raw today. January.
Yeah, you know what? It's a live
on.
feed of me trying to get my Chromecast. What the fuck? This is fucking bullshit. I
Bob,
fucking
it's
hate
like,
technology. This is
what the fuck?
bullshit.
I'm getting really fucking sick of this.
I'm gonna go hit my girlfriend now. Oh, fuck you, bitch. Fuck.
Or is it like slam down the headphones? Hang on a second.
Yeah.
That's literally what Bob does. Like, what was I helping you with, Bob? iTunes one day? And you were
Yeah,
like,
dude.
Bob
I'm
was getting.
telling you,
Bob was
I've
gonna
seen
lose
UFC
it.
matches with printers, okay? I've seen it. I fucking
Anyways.
have witnessed it.
Oh man, anger management issues are hilarious. So let's get into the show. It's January 22nd. If you want to watch along, head over to the good old Peacock Network. There,
If you're lucky, the network. If you're not, in
or the
United
WWE
States.
Network. If you want, here's the thing. So if you want to listen or watch along with us for Raw, that's cool. But maybe you want to listen to Raw, but watch Nitro. Well, guess what? You're in luck because recently Peacock has uploaded every single Nitro. So they're available from 95 to the bitter end, 2001. There you are on the network. So that could be fun to do. I am not going to be watching Nitro along with this. I don't know, Dallas, if you are.
I'm a little nervous. I'm going to have to do a test not on air with Peacock. I don't know about the simulcasting.
Yeah, so I noticed like if you have it on your TV, it doesn't necessarily load on your computer.
I'm gonna test it not on the podcast. And I
Yeah.
was thinking about that prior to getting on here with you guys.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if it works either, so I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to count down from 5 when I say play, hit that good old-fashioned button, and we're in store for about 45 minutes and 33 seconds of Monday Night Raw on January 22nd. So here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
Here we go, guys. Oh, we're gonna get flagged now.
We're going to flag now. Shut it down.
Jesus, it was excited.
You know, I'm hoping they play the whole Rumble here. Oh, look at this. Viewer discretion is advised.
Graphic nature.
Oh.
Boy.
Is this why? Are they gonna show Sonny's boobs?
I thought it said graphic nudity at first glance. I was like, oh boy.
Oh, look at her wearing her little muumuu.
See how I handle a stick and balls?
Viewer discretion is advised. Cause it's raw.
You know, when they played that, every 11-year-old boy immediately started hitting the volume button down.
Oh, we've all been there. Oh my god, I'm buffering. What the fuck?
Not me, because I'm downloaded, bitch.
I'm not buffering either, not yet.
Well, I reloaded it before we hit play, so I'm a little pissed that just happened.
We're getting flashbacks from the Rumble here, Sean's press conference, the whole dramatic.
Hey, someone tell me when we're at an hour. A minute and a half.
Well, we got about 10 seconds to go here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30.
Okay, I hit play and it didn't do anything.
Yo, here's Goldie. They're really hyping this dude up. Then you got friggin' Underfaker with the little fake mask on.
It's funny you guys are making fun of me getting angry, and we're about to get a live anger reaction out of Dallas, so I'm living for this.
Oh, dude, I get pissed off when that shit happens, too. You're Peacock. ABC owns you. Why does your shit fucking blow?
NBC?
Whatever, dude. One of those billion-dollar companies. I don't give a fuck.
Are we getting Razor and Helmsley tonight?
Nah, we're getting drunk Shawn Michaels fucking cut out.
Is this the...
Okay, wait. Let me know when you're at 3 minutes.
Dude, come on.
They went back to the original theme song, just with different shit.
Did they really?
Yeah, I just turned the volume
up. Good.
I just skipped ahead to a point so I could be ahead of you guys so we could
What did you say, 3 minutes?
Yeah, we got 30 seconds, dude. You're going to be on pause for a minute.
That's fine. I'm already at... No, you'll see it in 30 seconds.
Where are we? Where is this from?
It's got I think it's Fresno, California.
You're fucking pulling that out of your ass.
They're in California still. They're somewhere.
54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Did somebody
Okay, guys, we're live, pal.
We're here.
Vince looks like a bird with a hawk nose, doesn't he?
Wow.
Yes.
We are anti-bully here.
Vince looks like if you'd propped up a dead body after you prepped it for a wake.
Hey, Savio Vega. Jim Cornette is in there talking.
Well, let me tell you something, motherfuckers.
I got my Wendy's order and I said no pickles, and there was pickles on it, and I fired up.
Who's on his tie? Marilyn Monroe?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Because why not? Okay.
What time is it?
Okay.
It's Vader time.
Okay, guys.
That's lame.
What's
What's this music?
I'm singing it. Vader.
Oh, Chubby Kid likes Vader. Of course he does.
Wait, he's got black gloves on. That means he can get a high five from Diesel.
Let me tell you something right now. Is he getting any reaction here or not really?
You're asking really hard-hitting questions. Let me turn my shit up real quick.
I don't think the fat people count.
I'd love to tell you, but mine stopped again.
Are you shitting me? Guess who's downloading their episodes next week?
He's definitely getting a reaction.
Okay.
I think the fans are just liking doing the 2 in the pink, 2 in the stink finger taunt.
Jesus.
Well, get ready because Savio Vega was getting somewhat of a push, but he's about to get a push into the mat, probably.
He hasn't had a push in months.
He's been featured.
He stopped his push the night after King of the Ring.
Where are you guys at?
We'll let you know when we're at the 5.5 minute mark, okay? With Jesus Christ. Every 30 seconds.
Good. That sounds good.
This guy.
Getting a lockup here. This looks silly because Savio Vega is about 6 feet shorter than Vader is.
I don't really notice the height difference. He's like kind of close to being the same height as him.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh.
It's like you and Dallas locking up.
Dallas, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Okay, let's try this fucking again.
Vader's getting handsy, and he's throwing live rounds, ladies and gentlemen.
Vader is looking fucking huge. And, like, not in a good way.
Yeah, the tits are spilling.
He's been having some honey buns on him.
Well, his stomach is, like, just, like, pushing out.
Yeah.
Well,
Vader looks like the type of guy that when he takes a shit, it comes out as the size of a softball.
Yes, for sure. Now, this really sucks for Savio, especially because, you know, he last year, like, the fans were really getting into him, and now he's just getting destroyed by Vader.
Mm-hmm.
He's, like, spitting on him, too. It's
that long-term booking, man. That's what it's all about.
Who's the man?
He's gassed already, dude. He's, like, out of breath. I prefer fur coat Vader when he comes out with like the faux fur coat.
Well, in like WCW, like 93.
Yeah, like Big Van Vader.
Yeah. Oh, drops Vega chest first over the guard railing.
He's like, shit, I gotta pull my pants up. Cornette's like, wait, you want to pull those down for Stacy in the hot tub?
Oh, brother.
Listen up, motherfuckers. It's Vader time, god damn it.
I kind of like how the arena is...
They're playing with the lighting this week, I've noticed.
But I just like how the seating, it feels like it's up close.
Yeah, no, I like this arena for sure.
Flash in the corner.
It's almost like if it's like a coliseum, like it's almost like a circle.
Yeah.
Yes. That it's got the different tiers, but you're still pretty close to the ring.
Yeah, like when you're walking up those steps at the top, you're almost falling down because like it's so steep.
Yeah.
Oh, is he gonna do it? Whoa. As if he's really getting any extra height by doing that.
Oh, dude, he fucking killed him with that.
1, 2, 3.
It looked like Savio was almost gonna get up, but got fucking smashed.
Vader kept going. Savio was like, "Fuck, I'm getting up." And then
yeah. I don't like that Vader's head's a triangle.
Listen.
He kind of looks like Flats.
Yes.
SpongeBob.
Yes. I personally.
You know what, Savio? I'm gonna kick your butt.
Oh my god! And then Patrick's like, "Yeah, so I'm just my good friend Flats."
And SpongeBob is
he says he's gonna kick your butt.
Wait, Vader's gonna do it again.
What? You can't do that. Savio again.
I'm not impressed. I hate to say it. I like Vader. I'm a Vader guy. Not impressed.
Well, I'm not a Vader guy, and I'm not really a Vader fan, so I'm extra not.
Now he's headbutting the ref.
Oh wow, we don't usually see this happen. The fans are liking that.
Well, nobody likes Jimmy
right,
Cornette.
He's out of control. Oh yeah, do it to Cornette.
He
Turn
almost
on your
did
own
it.
manager.
He almost did.
Jack Jones, like, listen here, buddy. You're not going to hurt my friend. So you are going to leave right now. What? Fuck you. And he just
Oh my God. Live rounds.
How did he not fall down?
Well, because he had to do this.
Yeah, I know,
he's going to kill him. He's going to kill him.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh my God.
The ref didn't know how to take that.
No.
Well, here's Gorilla Monsoon.
I don't even
please punch Gorilla.
I don't even know if Vader knew how to do that properly.
Gorilla's like, well, I wrestled in 1947.
You are grounded, sir. You are grounded.
Vader's nipple is bleeding, which is very odd. Like, how did that
Probably
happen?
from a chop from Savio.
Damn.
Come on, hit him, please.
Which nipple is it? Left one? It's gotta be.
It's his right nipple.
Oh, his right nipple.
I saw it earlier, but I didn't realize if it actually was.
Gorilla, don't turn your back on a fucking monster guy.
I like Gorilla's in a 3-piece suit.
Ladies and gentlemen,
professional. Jack Dillon's like, oh my God, I'm so fucking hurt.
He just suspended Vader. Wow, that lasted.
What?
Lloyd's of London.
Vader's been suspended.
When it's like, damn it, listen, I gotta go change my diaper and I'll make this right.
Come on, hit Gorilla, goddammit.
You're already suspended, you might as well.
What's with you attacking old men? Don't do it. Knock him out.
The Gorilla's got sugar cookies for earlobes.
Right, Vader. Oh my God, Vader's backing off. He took his glasses off. That's when you know he's serious.
Is Gorilla Asian?
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, I don't know. Looks like he couldn't see a goddamn thing after he took his fucking cheaters off.
Oh, what's happening?
Fournette is screaming at Vader to
Vader
not
back to Gorilla again.
When you get old, your eyes like it's like his ears. They keep going down.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Gorilla's chopping Vader.
Oh, this is bullshit.
What the fuck?
This is bullshit.
Gorilla should be fired. You're not supposed to hit your employee.
He just chopped him into the corner, and Vader's just standing there now.
Vader just splashed Gorilla and the referee in the corner. Elbow drop to Gorilla.
God. Yes.
Okay, so are we getting a Vader Gorilla Monsoon match or what?
Yeah, that's definitely
nobody run out to save Gorilla.
That's the WrestleMania match right here.
What are we doing here? We need Lex.
Coming out to I'll Be Your Hero.
I'll be your gorilla.
Oh, he just hit the fucking splash off the middle rope. You know, I wish Lex Luger was still. Oh, okay, now they come out. What the fuck are these guys waiting for?
Shawn and Razor come out. That's lame.
I wish that Lex Luger was still in the company. That way, after this were to happen, he would show up, let's say 25 minutes later. And he'd be like, you know, the Lex Express shows up and he'd be like, guys, I was on my way, but my fucking driver took the wrong exit, so I fucking missed it. I'm so sorry, Gorilla. Fucking Steve, remember from SummerSlam 93? Yeah, this asshole took 1A instead of 1C, so we're fucked. I'm so sorry.
Where's Gorilla? I'm here to save him. Lex, he's at the hospital. No!
Oh, look, now there's police with nightsticks in the ring. As if where were all these people before?
Yeah, what the
fuck? How about Rene Goulet? What the fuck is he gonna do? Sing us the berries and cream commercial?
Gorilla's dead, dude. He is gone.
Well, the sad part is not long after this that is.
It is. What? It's like what? 3 years?
Is it even that long?
I think it's 99.
I'll do a check for you.
So I remember Bobby Heenan on Nitro, like.
Yeah, it's 99.
Like, yeah, like October, right?
Yeah, October 6th, 1999.
Yeah.
Hey, he was born in Rochester. I didn't know that.
He went to Syracuse for a little while, didn't he?
What?
Oh, you know what? No, I think that's Michael Cole.
Michael Cole did. He graduated.
Yeah. Everybody mistakes Gorilla Monsoon and Michael Cole.
I think Gorilla went to Cortland. Didn't Gorilla go to Cortland?
I'm trying to see.
That was probably Mae Young.
No, well, I know Foley went to Cortland.
Son of a bitch.
When we went and met Foley at one of the Crunch games. Kaylee had a Cortland sweatshirt on, and so Kaylee was talking to Foley about Cortland. He went to Ithaca, inducted into the Ithaca College Hall of Fame. So yeah, I mean that's pretty close though.
All right, well.
I think he was inducted into the Section 5 Wrestling Hall of Fame in Rochester.
Specifically for that bump that he just took.
Of course it was.
Vader is still holding Jim Cornette by the collar of his shirt backstage. If I'm Jim Cornette, I'm probably not going to be managing Vader anymore because he's fucking throttling me.
But he's declaring war on every wrestler in the WWF.
Well, he's suspended, so good luck.
And that includes you, Mr. McMahon. And then he just said...
That's what he said, Mr. McMahon?
Yeah.
Oh.
Cornette's trying to be like, hey, well, what it means is... And then he just keeps throwing shit. And now here comes Hunter Hearst Helmsley with some broad.
Elizabeth.
Who is that? Bob, who is that? Stop watching the Mets.
I'm watching Raw.
Oh, okay.
Hunter's like, you're not Stephanie, but
she
you'll
looks
do.
Like Jasmine St. Clair, but it's not Jasmine.
It does look like Jasmine St. Clair.
And I would be watching the Mets if they played today, but they don't.
Are we getting a squash match here for Hunter Hearst Helmsley?
No, I think he's fighting Razor.
Oh.
That's what it said on the graphic, at least.
So he's jobbing out tonight.
Yeah, probably. Wait, is this who it is? I don't want to say who it is unless it is.
Well, who does it say it is?
Oh, there's not a picture of her. It might be a Playboy Playmate.
What? What's her name? I'll look it up. I have no problem with that. I'll turn my Wi-Fi off. That way I'm not tracked.
There's... Oh, with a different female valet. Okay, so he's going to start appearing, it seems, with a different one all the time, and it includes 2 different Playboy Playmates.
Yeah, but which one's this one?
I guess I don't know. I'm just reading.
Well, this one's Goldust that they're showing right now.
Useless, I tell you. History. Okay. Let's see if I can find out who it is.
Well, we're getting flashbacks of the Rumble. 1, 2, 3 kid landing a kick off the top rope to Razor's skull. Razor's like, hey, man, I don't want to kiss a boy, Chico.
Yeah, I don't want my kids to see that.
My kids don't see me, but I don't want them to see me on TV doing homosexual stuff.
Well, it doesn't tell us who it is.
Her breasts are exceptionally big.
This show, by the way, Dallas, is in Stockton, California, or Austin, whichever one of you guys asked for.
Okay, well, you said some bullshit ass other place.
I said Fresno.
Yeah. Right.
Which would have been where the Royal Rumble was at.
In your bra.
Yeah, so at least I tried.
Who's winning this match? Because tell me why it's not Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Oh, that's a good point, actually.
I think Helmsley's going to win clean in the middle. That's what I think.
Okay. We don't even know if Helmsley has a finish.
Look at
picture in picture.
Why does the kid look different?
He doesn't have his bangs. His hair's slicked back.
1, 2, 3 kid's one of the ugliest motherfuckers I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, he's got a baby
What the
bottle.
hell?
In a diaper?
Shove a bottle in his mouth and change his diaper.
Oh, Lord.
1, 2, 3 kid looks like Rufus from Kim Possible. You know the little naked mole rat? That's what 1, 2, 3 kid looks like.
Oh, my God. Helmsley is the human version of Squidward, if you really think about it.
Oh, for sure. Well,
you got the nose.
Fancy son, more like.
Yeah. He's just a downer. He just anytime somebody tries to have fun, he's just like, no.
Yes.
Jesus.
A lot of SpongeBob references on the show today, folks.
You know what?
Not a sponsor.
But you know who is a sponsor?
Viacom.
I hate Steven Singer.
Oh.
SpongeBob may not be
getting his ass
SpongeBob,
beat here.
SpongeBob may not be a sponsor, but new episodes every Sunday at 7. Only on Nickelodeon.
Yeah, did you know they're doing new episodes? No way, they're doing new episodes of SpongeBob. That's right, folks. And with this code, you can save $20 off your Spectrum bill. Go ahead and sign up for cable and watch some SpongeBob.
Yeah, and if you are using Spectrum, I am sorry for you. Because Spectrum is asshole.
Oh my God. That reminds me. I was in Walmart the other day, dude, right?
Oh,
And you
boy,
know how
I see where this is going.
you know how they got the people standing in the back for Spectrum.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
I
chilling
fucking
shit.
hate those people.
Well, I walked by really fast. He's like trying to slow me down. He's like, whoa, 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 buddy. Who do you got for cable? I'm going wicked fast. I go, Spectrum. He goes, well, and how do you like it? I go, sucks, quite frankly. And I kept walking.
Oh my God. The people at our Walmart, it's always Verizon people.
Pause. That is a Playboy Playmate. It is Shay Marks. Vince just said it on commentary.
Shay Marks?
Yes.
All right, let me look her up. I'll give you guys a.
I wonder if she's got
S-H-A-E Marks.
I wonder if she's got shave marks.
Shay Marks?
Yeah, that's one of the names that was listed.
How do you spell the last name?
Like M-A-R-K-S.
Of course, King's fucking interviewing her here ringside. She's not good looking. I'm sorry.
I spelled Shay wrong.
Massage.
Hunter's been controlling this matchup here.
No, I'm
Rick's
sure
raising her to the
Screech
corner.
is probably looking her up too.
Don't do that work, Screech. Put
Don't.
the
Yeah,
cereal up.
you'll get flagged.
Oh
She's not that great looking.
no, she's not. Ramon Hart in the corner there off the Irish Whip.
She was Playboy Playmate of the Month for May of '94.
Oh, so they're about 2 years too late here.
Yeah, she's past her.
That
prime.
she still counts as a Playboy Playmate, though.
Well, yeah.
Oof. Oh, that was a terrible close-up. You saw him put his hand on the post before he hit his head. Come on. Razor kicks out at 2 after hitting his head on the post. That's awesome. Hunter's like, you've got to be kidding me.
And then he makes a face like you just put a piece of shit underneath his nose. Like,
Yeah.
He's just the WWF version of Steven Regal.
I mean, it's a pretty blatant ripoff. Let's be
Yeah.
serious here.
It's not even close.
All he's missing is the powdered wig.
Pretty much.
Which, where the fuck do you buy a powdered wig in 96?
Box of gimmicks.
Bucks, yeah, you can be
Powdered wigs are us.
That's right.
Fucking piece.
Probably go to a fucking costume store. Call it a day. Boom.
Well, shit, I never seen no powdered wig at a costume store.
I feel like I haven't seen a good one.
Yeah, I'm talking the ones with the actual powder on it.
We just put fucking powder on it. 1, 2, 3,
Oh,
kid. Look, he's sticking a bottle in Razor's mouth. Razor doesn't like things in his mouth. We've established that.
Little does he know that's not milk, but that's actually Goldust's semen that 1, 2, 3 could just squirt
And
in
little
his
do they know, that's why Vader's nipple was bleeding, because they milked him and put it in there.
mouth.
Razor's like, what the heck?
This
Was
is
I
such
just sucking on a binky, Chico?
this is such a like Smoky Mountain USWA thing to get a baby bottle like that.
It's fucking terrible.
Well, that's some silly shit. Like, come on.
You might as well just tar and feather him at this point.
Here's the problem, too.
I
His
prefer
name is
tar and
1,
feather.
2, 3 Kid. So if anybody's drinking and sipping out of a bottle, it's his little bitch ass.
Right. He's called the Kid.
We just spit at Razor.
Oh, now he's running after him.
Razor Ramon running is wicked funny. He just lost by count out. The bell rang.
Well, I like how he can't run around a corner. He's got to like come to a full stop and then restart running again.
Wow, that was a riveting match there.
That's
Look,
pretty boring.
I think is Doc Hendricks about to talk to him because he's standing like right there. I think.
Good Lord. I don't know. I liked when Vader was beating up all the officials.
That was a good start.
Because that was something different. I mean, you haven't seen that really going on.
I don't like that he called out Vince McMahon and was like, "Hey, Mr. McMahon."
Razor's got to get his heat back here. Going for the Razor's edge on good old Helmsley, but Helmsley's like, no.
Well, he got out.
Get your playmate. Get out of there. There you go.
Oh, he did.
Come on, my darling.
I thought she was on the other
She's
side.
like, it's okay.
Do you think Helmsley fucked her?
I mean, probably not, but
No, we've seen the type of women that he likes. And one of
you
China.
know who did?
Probably not.
You know, Shawn Michaels was hitting her up though.
Oh, dude, come on.
Oh, probably, yeah.
You
Well,
know
I
what my
think-
favorite thing Triple H ever did was
What's that?
appear on Tough Enough and like call out Maven in the fucking middle of the ring.
No, I don't think it was Maven. It was that one bald guy, Jason. He was like, I'll tell you right now, if you were to cite that for me in the ring, I'd knock your fucking head off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he punched him like 5 times and he just stood there like, what?
Or somebody was like, it was like, he's like, good snap. Or like, good punch, good snap. Because he's chewing a piece of gum.
He fucking, the rumor is that he's always hated Tough Enough.
Or like, oh my God. He's like, take a bump. Take a bump. And then like the big tall black guy does it. He goes,
Daryl.
hey, big man. One of your nuts is hanging out of your shoulder.
Yeah.
Just for future reference.
Yeah, the Daryl guy or whatever. his name is.
Yeah, Daryl. That's
It's
who it
so
was.
funny.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh my God. That's so good. We got a billionaire
1-900
Ted
Scheme
Skater.
Gene. He's got an idea, but it's too hot to tell you on TV.
NWO, dude. What the hell is this? Is it Jeff Jarrett? No.
Well, no, there's Doc Hendricks.
Yeah, but I thought that blonde guy was Jeff Jarrett.
I mean, it kind of is if you think about it.
It should be. Why not?
Good snap.
Go get him, Doc. All right, I'm here in the ring just to talk more, because who gives a shit about
Absolutely
What is going
nobody was
on?
even looking at them.
What was that Vince face?
Yeah, what? He was.
That's the
like,
Shawn Michaels
surprised.
music's hitting, so he's like, "Oh, you guys ready?"
Wait, Sean's already been out here.
Yeah, he saved Gorilla after he got killed.
Oh, Sean's
He's
real
in his
hyped.
gear. Is he about to wrestle tonight?
He's real hyped up.
Well, this is like weird Shawn hair, where he's got like the little bangs on the side.
We're
Like-
getting fireworks. Wow, they're
Just-
pushing Sean as the guy here.
He's back, the Heartbreak Kid. Yep, he is.
Let me tell you something, Vin man.
Vince is
I'm
like,
pretty
"God
sure
damn it!
Vince had a real crush on Shawn Michaels.
Look at he's heading to WrestleMania." Now, Shawn, take out your penis.
He does like C3PO movements.
Well,
Oh, that hair is terrible, Sean. Jesus.
last thing I wanted to do was say I told you so, McMahon, but I told you so. And yeah, I don't have one earring. I don't have 2 earrings. I got 3 fucking dangly earrings.
The shine on that
so
gear is
good.
driving me nuts.
To be the Heartbreak Kid. Unless there's 8 Marines around and you're flirting with their wife. What is he talking about here?
Something about the click.
Something about the click has something to handle.
Oh boy. And you know Dean Douglas is somewhere fucking pissed.
But someone who's taking credit for putting him out.
I think he's
9 guys in
already at.
Syracuse.
I think he's already at ECW again, ain't he, Douglas?
Yeah.
He just called out the 9 Marines in Syracuse, New York. He'll take care of them in due time, he said.
Yeah. Okay. I would have loved if 9 Marines just came back from the backstage area and were just like, "You ready, Sean?" And he'd be like, "Oh, fuck."
They should have did a match on Raw with like fake Marines.
Oh, you know what they should have done, dude? They should have gone and gotten Sergeant Craig Pittman from
Oh
WCW. They've been like, this is one of them, and then he just be like, ruff, 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 barking at him. He's like,
Do I look familiar?
Wait a second.
Oh, come on. Cornette's out here again?
I didn't come out here to get beat up. I came out here to offer you a spot in the hot tub with Stacy and myself, but I'm just going to watch.
Whatever, Sean.
What is this, King's Court?
Pretty much. They're saying Owen Hart has proven his point already. He knocked him out, got him out of commission. Almost for good. Vince is like, well, he dumped Vader and Yokozuna over the top rope, so what about that?
It's no wonder that WWF at one point stopped coming for live Raws, like televised to Syracuse. Probably because Sean had a bounty on his head of fucking 9 Marines who he called out in 96. They were like, we're going to get this motherfucker. And then WWF was like, nah, we're not going there anymore.
They had the last live Raw here was, I think, 99?
Oh, yeah, they do a few. They do a few more.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It just got to one point where it's like, nah, we're done there.
No, it's because Syracuse became a B market, and they don't do live TVs at a B market.
Well, and the War Memorial is a piece of shit.
Well, that's my point, yeah.
Well, yeah, but if you look at half these arenas that they're doing shows in, this one in particular is nice, but most of them aren't that great. I mean...
Oh, dude, fucking what is the place? The original Raw place.
Manhattan Center?
Yeah, that's a piece of shit.
Well, for a while, they were doing like high school gyms.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean.
I mean, they would do. I think they did they did a few Superstars tapings. Not in this era, like early '90s, late '80s.
We're still getting some talking heads here. What is going on?
I'm pretty sure that Jim Cornette's trying to make Shawn Michaels put his title shot for WrestleMania up on the line. I'm assuming I didn't know if it's
Owen. I think
it's against Owen.
Well, I'm Jim Cornette.
I don't care what you went through.
It's weird seeing Jim Cornette without glasses. I always picture him with glasses on.
Yeah, it's for Owen.
It's weird hearing Jim Cornette speak and then it not be something racist.
Yeah, well, he just asked the Click, aka the fans, how bad do we want Owen Hart? So if the Click want it, they get it.
Wait, when was Jim Cornette racist?
Well, he said some racist things.
What?
No, he's definitely said a lot of questionable things.
Yeah, what he said on NWA Power that got him fired.
Oh, he just tossed Jim Cornette out of the ring, and now Shawn Michaels' music's playing, and he's taking his clothes off.
Looks.
I don't even remember what got him fired, to be honest.
The joke was something about somebody walking in a desert or something.
No, it was... Oh, up next, Goldust and Bret Hart. It was something along the lines of walking with a bucket of chicken through...
Oh, yeah.
I forget which country he said.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I remember what you're talking about.
What is our time? We're already 33 minutes in here.
It's been a quick episode.
It has. Well, this episode already is feeling fresh. The Vader stuff was fresh.
And it's a little bit unpredictable, which is nice.
Although, once again, this is the first one after the pay-per-view. Usually these are the better ones. I don't want to jinx us or nothing, but I'm just saying.
This Doc Hendricks rock and roll band scene is really fucking terrible.
Well, why is Doc Hendricks up there?
Well, because he fancies himself as a rock star.
So, you guys know BBC News?
Yeah.
Well, I have...
Oh.
There's a funny thing here on Twitter. It's BBC Breaking News, but if you look at the ad, it says BBC Faking News, so it's a parody account.
Oh, that's funny.
Right? So they posted breaking. This is from yesterday, or 2 days ago. And you go, audio emerges that New York Governor Andrew Cuomo saying he liked to, quote, dip his garlic knot in his female staffers, quote, marinara sauces, end quote. Right?
What the fuck?
You look at the comments, every single person is like, are you fucking kidding me? I have to hear this. Isn't this just how he talks?
Wait, so they don't know it's fake?
They don't realize that it's a fucking parody account.
That's awesome.
Because they don't look at the app. They just look at, breaking news.
I'd like to point out that they just said that Marlena is his director.
Interesting.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I think I would have liked him better just alone. And if she was there from the beginning, I guess it'd be okay. But she just came out of nowhere.
No, I like him with the usher, and that's it.
Well, the usher appears to be gone this week.
Well, he was like just a delivery boy too. Anyway, with like notes and shit.
Oh, he's like changing his voice. He's not whispering. He's doing like the wow.
Goldust.
Spooky.
Oh my.
So we're probably gonna get a DQ finish here, right?
100% a DQ finish.
They got a lot of time left in the episode.
So it's probably getting at least 10 minutes. I don't know. Let me check and see here. Because it goes 45.
What if he wrestled in the wig?
I'm surprised that Goldust, like in the Attitude Era, never went for the women's championship.
That's a good point. The entrance is so short. Bret Hart's already in the ring.
I was just gonna say
Yeah.
his music just hit. How is he?
Because there's like no ramp.
He's not getting. There's his lights. Here they come. A little late, but
They weren't prepared. He was in the ring after the frickin' music hit immediately. Bret's dressed like it's a pay-per-view here. He's got like the really fancy jacket on.
It's champion versus champion, man. This is a big deal. Oh wow, we're actually getting video from us.
so they're saying Bret hurt his knee. Apparently, right
On
there.
a what? That forearm drop?
That he does every fucking match.
Wow. Okay, so he did a forearm drop and then he lifted his leg up once, and they're like, "Oh, he's hurt."
He's
It did
injured.
look like he landed on that specific knee kind of hard, but like still, that is some shilly shit to just show us.
That guy just told him who to go for.
That's weird.
Good job, Bret. We
Take him off. Take him off and be like, "I like Owen."
But if you just
how much
saw
can we get for these
someone
on
reach
eBay?
over and grab him.
Yeah, like an old guy.
Oh, the usher's there.
Oh, he is. I didn't see him when
Yeah.
they came out.
He's standing right behind Marlena.
Telling you, you have Marlena be the starving artist who's desperate to do whatever it takes. Goldust doesn't need a director.
See, that's exactly how I greet people. I just rub myself. Could you
So is
imagine
she.
that? I'm gonna start doing that at work and see how long it takes before I get pulled into the office.
I was gonna say you're gonna get a
Bob,
fucking sexual harassment claim.
Bob, we've had complaints. Every time a customer comes up to you, you just start rubbing yourself and you go, "How can I help you?" That's just not appropriate. And it's really awkward when you have like sausage links in your hands. It's making people really uncomfortable. And then I'd be like, "What are you talking about?" I thought it was supposed to be friendly.
And then, like, before you get up to leave, they'll be like, and by the way, stop doing such a good job.
Can you stop doing the whole department by yourself? Like, this is your last warning.
We need you to be a little shittier at your job. Because, like, you're making us look bad because we're kind of shitty at our job. So, like, we need you to tone it down a little bit. You're getting too much done, Bob.
They're starting to ask us, like, why aren't we getting as much done? And it's like, we're really not making us look good. We're looking pretty fucking bad.
They're starting to say, like, why isn't he in your position? And we don't really like to hear that. So we're going to need you to, cut it out. Call out a couple of times so we can, like, rate you up. No big deal.
Yeah. No big deal. Yeah, Bob, you've only called out like twice in 8 years. We've had people working here for 3 months and they've called in 27 times. So if you don't mind, and we're thinking about promoting them. So if you would want to maybe start calling out, that way we could justify it, that would be really great. All right.
Goldust has Bret Hart grounded in a hammerlock here. So Goldust at this current point is out wrestling Bret Hart. Not sure if it's the route I would go, but okay.
Who do you think is a better technical wrestler, Bret Hart or Jeff Jarrett?
Definitely Doink.
Well, because I remember on the TNA Crossland podcast, I think Tanae was trying to be like, oh, or Jeremy Borash or somebody was like, oh, Jeff Jarrett's a great technical wrestler. And it's like, I don't think I've seen him do a wrestling hold ever.
No.
He just does punches. Like a drop kick. That's about it. Coming off the top rope is Goldust with a right hand right to the face, and he's putting an armbar on the good old Bret Hart. He's not tugging on it or nothing. He's just laying on his arm.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Looking around.
They cut to Marlena way too much, and she's not even doing anything.
It's the eye candy, dude. Now, what have you guys seen on the show so far that is viewer discretion advised, and like they should have two warnings before the show starts? One with the picture and one with Sonny saying that.
When Vader beat up a grandpa.
No.
I don't think that should count.
No, because they made it seem like it was a sexual thing. I guess maybe that there was a Playboy Playmate on? I don't know.
Yeah, but... Well, they made it seem sexual with Sonny, but before that, I mean, it just said the warning.
Maybe it's for Goldust.
It could be. It seems kind of weird, but...
Maybe it's because in the last 30 seconds, somebody's going to show their dick.
We're going to see a little tip right at the end of the show.
And it'll cut off.
Look, Marlena's taking Goldust to the back. Wait a second. It's Razor! Oh, he just took a wicked hard bump on the ground.
That's a disqualification if I've ever seen one.
Goldust getting hit from behind. Usually he likes that sort of thing, but he's caught off guard here.
Yeah.
It was a surprise. Razor threw him back in the ring. Crowd's going
Go get him! You would have thought that Goldust was like been tormenting these guys for like a year and a half or something, with Razor being like, go get him, Hitman! Oh, another commercial break. I feel there's been a lot of commercial breaks in this short match.
Yeah, there has been.
Bret coming off the middle rope. What's he going to do? A clothesline. He doesn't land on his injured knee, though. It's important to note that. Side rush in, leg sweep. Oh, we're doing the 5 moves of doom already?
Oh, I was like, what's on Bret Hart's pants? It's the gold paint. It's like in the back, like inner thigh.
By his thigh, yeah.
Although his paint is not rubbing off as much as it did at the Rumble, which makes me think that he was just super sweaty at the start of the Rumble.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No way. No way.
He just made him tap clean in the middle.
And he tapped immediately.
He did not waste any time.
Yeah, but see, he's not selling it. Is that like I'm going to tap because I'm a coward and I want to get away from this?
Nah, dude, that don't matter. He just tapped out in the middle. Just tapped out in the middle.
Listen, I'm just trying to rationalize it a little.
Wow.
And they can't even be like, oh, well, it's Razor's fault, because he literally took fucking 7 other moves before he lost.
Right. That's a clean win.
And I get it, it's the champion, and blah, 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 whatever, it's Bret. But, dude, what the fuck?
You don't do that to your Intercontinental Champion, though.
That you're pushing, and especially when a guy like Bob Backlund gets protected against Bret Hart. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Wow. I can't believe they just had him lose. That's his first loss, right, on TV?
Bret's trying to talk, but his song is still playing, so you can barely hear him.
He's also got a very big black eye.
It's probably from Randy Savage.
He's talking about Diesel. He's pretty serious.
Okay.
Take all your pitiful, pathetic excuses about corporations trying to change your personality. Oh, as far as The Undertaker goes, mark my words, Undertaker. Oh, he'll get another rematch. Great. Can't wait.
Yeah, because that 27-minute match at Royal Rumble was fucking great.
Come on, guys. The Undertaker's really good.
Bret just goes, I'm deadly in a cage. At least that's what it sounded like he said.
I remember watching that Bret Diesel cage match on like WWF Livewire, and they showed the whole match, and I was watching it with like one of my mom's friends that was visiting from Boston, and I knew who won, but I was like playing it up like I didn't know who won. So she's like, "Come on, Diesel," and I was like, "No, Bret's definitely gonna win."
Hey, next week, the billionaire Ted responds to why he's trying to put the World Wrestling Federation out of business.
Oh, fucking goody. We're also going to get an update on Gorilla Monsoon next week because it's going to take a full week to know whether he's dead or not.
Well, it took him a week to come out there to save him, so yeah.
Jesus Christ.
All right, well, that wraps up the January 22nd, 96 edition. What the fuck? Edition of Raw.
Monday Night
Raw. I mean, I didn't like how they did Goldust there, but I thought it was a quick episode. I thought it was kind of pretty good.
Well, yeah, and you know what? I was actually enjoying it for the most part. I thought the Vader thing basically sucked, but I guess the afterbirth of a post segment that we got was fine. And like he was beating people up and it was unexpected, and he was beating up officials, which you don't usually see.
Mm-hmm.
I'm completely over the Jim Cornette pairing, especially because Cornette has no handle on Vader, and really Vader seems to like pretty much want to beat him up. So why are they partnered together? I also don't like that Vader is just going to be like the wild card guy now, and it's like, oh, everybody on WWF television is a target. Like, to me, that seems lazy. Like, okay, so there really isn't a direction for Vader.
Yeah.
We're just going to use him on TV. We're going to use him so WCW can't use him.
Well, WCW doesn't want him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
As evident by what they've done here. But to have him come out and then get immediately suspended, I think what you're saying is right. It's just a matter of signing a guy to sign him, and then, well, we never really came up with an idea, so let's just have him do this, and then maybe we'll think of something.
Yeah, so that blows. They're definitely positioning Sean as the biggest thing in the company, in my opinion. The way he came out tonight, the way he was introduced, the crowd interaction, the fireworks, the way Vince had a boner for him. Sean is the guy that they're going with, in my opinion. Yeah. So regardless who he fights at WrestleMania, Shawn Michaels, in my eyes, is going to win. I think it's a foregone conclusion. Yeah. I don't like that because it takes away from the intrigue of a WrestleMania main event. If you're already doing this with Shawn, and WrestleMania is fucking 4 months away, why should I be excited for Shawn to face anybody? You might as well just have Shawn go there to fight nobody and just give him the belt. Yeah. You should make me work for liking Shawn Michaels more than just being like, hey, like Shawn Michaels. Don't tell me why. Just, hey, you like him now.
He needs to show his ass more, and I think I'd start cheering him more often.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good point. But I think really what it comes down to is that a lot of the fans, like a lot of these live shows and stuff, it's very clear that the fans are super behind him. So I get it why they're trying to push it like this, but I agree with what you said. Like it's very obvious the day after the Royal Rumble that he's probably going to end up winning because they're just pushing him like that instead of like, I don't know. I just feel like it's not as There's no intrigue of like, oh, what's going to end up happening? You know, we only have 4 months to figure it out, but.
And to me, that's where I keep getting lost of what storyline or how are they going to concoct anything that I'm going to care about when I see and pretty much already know that Shawn, no matter who he faces at WrestleMania, is going to be the winner. And that's what I keep stemming back to. It's like, yeah, it's great because Shawn is the guy at this point that they're going to be moving forward. That's obvious. But at the same time, it's like, it's obvious to a fault. You know what I mean? It's like, no matter what story or who he's going to face or what kind of wild thing you try to put together to sell a WrestleMania main event, all it boils down to is you've pushed Shawn for 6 months as the guy that's pretty much going to win no matter what happens at WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, you're kind of fucking yourself out of maybe some tickets, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't like that. To me right now it almost doesn't feel like organic. To whereas before, like people starting to cheer Shawn and like Shawn, it was like they weren't supposed to do that. So it was very organic. And it's every time WWF latches on to somebody who's getting over naturally, they ruin it so quick. Mm-hmm. Lex Luger, Razor Ramon, Diesel.
Oh, I don't know if Luger was getting cheered naturally.
There was a point, like, when he first turned, where people were behind it. And it was very brief, but as soon as they saw, like, the little spark, they were like, oh, you like Lex Luger? Well, guess what? You're getting him for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, baby. And he's going to have a bus, and he's going to be in every segment, and he's going to wear cheap suits and say he loves the UFA.
That's right.
So get fucking ready. Same thing with Diesel. Oh, Diesel's like a cool, badass guy who's like naturally getting over as just a guy who can like throttle people. Oh, okay, well, let's turn that into some fucking Shawn Michaels light. And he has terrible matches with guys he shouldn't be in feuds with. And like, there you go, suck on that. Or the same thing with Razor. Razor was getting so over, so natural, and it was like the coolest guy on TV. And they destroyed that. He like ended up looking like a fool, and he still does, in my opinion. Razor's not a viable contender at this point, I think, for any championship. I don't buy into that. So
no, he's been lost in the shuffle for the better part of like probably 15 to 16 months.
I was going to say, it's going on 2 years.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know, man. And it's a shame because I feel like Shawn's already kind of getting too much of the rocket strapped to him. And if history is any indicator, it's not going to work out.
Yeah.
Either they lose steam completely and the crowd turns on it because they're sick of them. And okay, now you just push this huge babyface and now the fans want him to be a heel. So you're fucked. Or it just kind of fades out and it's like, doesn't feel like a big deal. Like Shawn will be just on Raw and it doesn't feel like a big deal. I don't know. I'm worried. I'm definitely worried. I think they have the right guy. And I don't want to get that confused. I'm totally for a Shawn Michaels 96. 100%. I think it's the right move. It's just you have to be careful how you present it to the crowd. And I think as soon as you overdo it, think of Raw as a good burrito. You got to have the rice, you got to have the beans, you got to have the sour cream, and it's all got to be even. Because if, guess what, you do 2 pounds of sour cream, hey, that burrito tastes like shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel like they're doing it. They're like squeezing the bottle, but it's like, okay, I said enough like 2 squeezes ago. Like, keep Shawn where he's at. Keep Shawn the way people like him. And don't keep making the same damn mistakes. Faces are few and far between as far as consistency with WWF. So if they have something naturally that's working, they need to stop fucking with it. And I think Shawn's a good point here. This dude is very good in the ring. He makes anybody he's in the ring with look like a star. His promos are decent. He's got a great look. He's universally liked by both male and female fans, I would say at this point. And he can pretty much fit into almost any storyline. It's not like a one-dimensional Undertaker character. So, like, you're golden with Shawn Michaels. All you got to do is keep your hands out of the pie and just let it do its thing. Give him a good little storyline. Give him something compelling. Don't fucking jam it down our throats. And, like, this week is the first time I felt like, hey, you're gonna like Shawn Michaels. We're gonna tell you like Shawn Michaels, and I don't like that. It doesn't feel genuine, and I don't like that for a babyface. It has to feel genuine. That's why I hate to say it, Bret Hart's a great babyface, because it feels genuine.
Mm.
I've never felt like Bret's pushed down my throat.
No.
And if he is, it's as a heel, and that's because we want you to boo him, so you're going to see him all the time, and he's going to be really annoying. So I don't know. It's one of those things where it's a problem that we've consistently faced with WWF booking. They're not great with the faces, man. Ever since Hogan left, it's like they're fucking tripping over their own feet with this shit. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it. But we'll see. You know, it's one of those things where we're gonna have to see which way they go with it. Either they're gonna go heavy on the sour cream, or they're gonna leave the burrito alone and just give us something good for fucking once. It's 96. Anything can happen. So to get back to it, I do think it was a decent episode. It went by quick. If it's me, this is the first episode of Raw in 96. Fuck the Raw Bowl. Put this shit on. Vader beating up officials, Shawn Michaels is your guy, Bret and this random Goldust guy who's weird having a main event match, like all this shit. This is what 96 should be moving forward. Let's leave the other shit in the past, all the silly shit. I don't know. I think we are in a good forward momentum swing.
Dallas, is your love for Shawn Michaels genuine or not?
I mean, I got a sweet spot for Shawn Michaels, so it might be the wrong person to ask. But, I mean, I see what Austin's saying. I mean,
Did it not seem super phony this week?
It did, but it's tough.
Well, Vince doesn't help matters either.
I think that's honestly part of the biggest problem, though, too, is really the way that Vince is like, wow, Shawn Michaels.
And he gets the fireworks, and it's like, come on. It's a promo.
That's kind of the thing. So, I don't know. Yeah, I get it, and I think I'm worried a little bit going forward, but at the same time, I guess I'm interested to see what they're going to do, because they can't just keep doing the same exact thing with Shawn Michaels every single week, and then, you know.
He's going to get overexposed. 100%.
I think so too. But in general, I think this was a good run. I mean, I said it before the show was over. I think that we were in the right direction with the Vader stuff. It was kind of unpredictable, even though it's kind of silly shit. It's something different. We haven't seen like chaos like that on Raw, really. Not
in a long time. Not since '93, I would say.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So, and they even got a little bit with like the Razor and Goldust thing when they fought outside.
Yeah.
But to me, this, like Dallas is saying, I did not expect fucking referees to take a Vader bomb tonight, let alone Gorilla Monsoon. Like I did. If you would have put this episode in front of me, that's the last thing I would have guessed was going to happen.
Yeah.
So that's good. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I would have opened 96 with this episode. I do think it ended up being good. I think it's a step in the right direction, as I said. I'll ask both of you. Do you realistically see Shawn losing to anybody at WrestleMania? I don't care if it's God himself.
No,
I don't think so.
And to me, the money is always, that's how the champion is portrayed. With the challenger being like this underdog fighter, like, I'm coming for the title, I'm going to win the title. And everybody's like, oh, maybe he might. And then it's like, oh my God, he might. And then it's like at WrestleMania, he's like, oh my God, he's going to win the title.
Mm-hmm.
Not, the challenger 4 months ahead of time is like, no matter, I don't care if Sean gets shot by 9 Marines. This dude is winning the fucking strap.
Yeah.
It's like, where's the ticket sales in that? I don't know.
Well, and it's also, I mean, there's not really a strong story. You look at like what they do with Sting. There's a significantly strong story.
Sure. And that's
that, so it's much different.
And I think that's a good comparison too. And that's one of my bones of contention. No matter what you do or what story you're going to put on this, at the end of the day, again, when you boil it all down, it's Sean won at the Royal Rumble. He's getting a mega push, and no matter who he meets at WrestleMania, the motherfucker's winning.
Yeah.
That's the story. It's like, oh, fuck.
The boyhood dream must come true.
Yeah, I don't know. I give him credit for almost using the Marines thing as like to their advantage. And like, oh, Sean had to come back. And then, oh my God, he won the Royal Rumble. And then, oh my God, he won the title at WrestleMania. All because those Marines beat him up. What odds he came over and beat? It's like, that's not even something you came up with, you pieces of shit. Come on.
Yeah. They didn't announce anything for next week's episode, so we don't know what's going on.
Hold
Typically, that's not good.
We know that billionaire Ted is going to tell us why he's trying to put WWF out of business.
Right. Well, the worthwhile stuff. We don't know what's going on next week, but I agree with you, Austin. I would say probably the first 3 episodes of Raw to start 96 were essentially just filler to get us to Royal Rumble, and it really started here tonight. I mean, anytime you have a show that has full-length pay-per-view recaps of matches or reruns, that's probably not a good sign.
Right.
So, all right. Well, that's all I got for this week's episode. You guys have anything else, or are we good to head to next week?
I know Dallas is going to have a shit ton, so I'm going to keep it short and sweet. If you want an episode of 96 as background noise, throw this one on.
Yeah. What Austin said.
All right. Well, thanks, Dallas, for that. For Austin Skinner, for Dallas Greeley, I'm Bob Conley Jr., and this has been Icon.
You got it.